Elizabeth Scala here from elizabethscala.com. A couple of months ago, I wrote an article for LinkedIn on the LinkedIn Pulse platform. The 5 mistakes great nurses never make, something like that. The post was picked up by LinkedIn, which I had never had happen, was pretty excited about. Circulated throughout the healthcare hashtag or tag as LinkedIn is able to feature things in certain topic areas. Received a lot of commentary. So if you head over to LinkedIn, look for me, Elizabeth Scala, and look for some of the posts I publish, you can find that one. I'll link it beneath this video. But I wanted to bring it to the video community in case you rather watch than listen or watch than read. One of the things that happened to me this past year or so ago was I made a pretty big mistake at work. And I won't go into the details, that's all in the article. But the cool thing was, from that mistake, I learned a lot. I learned a lot, not just about making mistakes and learning, but I learned a lot about, in the future, what I would do differently in that particular situation. Okay, so just bear with me for a minute. So the article was mistakes that great nurses never make, right? Some of the things I referenced was being on time, listening, being flexible, asking questions. One of them was learning from mistakes. Now, another cool thing that happened on that post was a lot of people added comments of their own, which added a lot more mistakes that great nurses never make. So what I encourage you to do is add to that conversation or add to it here by giving me some of your examples and suggestions. I want to go back to the mistake piece of it though. I could have made that mistake in my area of work and either denied it, blamed someone else, blamed the system saying, well, I didn't have enough time and we didn't have the materials and resources, and make up all these excuses. However, people are human beings and mistakes will happen. I heard a speaker at one of the conferences that I keynoted for this past fall, and he gave an interesting equation on one of his slides. And he said healthcare is pretty simple. It's people working with people, doing some things on or for or to more people. So you put that many people in the mix, and a lot of high adrenaline, fast pace, really important, gosh, these are clinical decisions impacting people's lives. Certainly we might make mistakes. Lots of people, human factor goes into that. So my point here is, if you make a mistake at work, first off, don't beat yourself up. It's okay. Secondly, if we look to the root cause analysis thinking, there are probably many factors that went into that mistake in the first place. So don't beat yourself up. Secondly, if a mistake happens, admit to it. Give voice to it. Tell other people. Tell them quickly. Tell them what happened. Learn, teach others from the mistake. And then that's my third tip, learn yourself. So as I said, the mistake I made, it was research study related, and I learned from it that, a backup data and do lots of other things. But when you make a mistake, what can you learn from it? How can you avoid making that same mistake the second time, the third time, or even 10 years down the road when, you've kind of gotten back into maybe being lax about some kind of practice, and the likelihood of maybe that error comes up again. So check out that post on LinkedIn Pulse. Add to some examples that I've shared there, and then think about yourself, embrace yourself, know it's okay, but learn from any of the mistakes that you do make. Thanks for watching. If you'd like some more resources, more information, or just to reach out and contact me, visit me over at elizabethscala.com. Thank you.